loves getting paid for the work he does. Sorry, where were we? Oh, Arcana check.
Oh, 32.
Yeah.
And you told me there was a scroll.
There's a scroll. It's a magic scroll. It is brimming with strange energy that seems totally alien to you.
Okay.
But it doesn't appear dangerous in any way.
Bam, Arcana check.
Buckthorn, it's a piece of paper and a gold scroll.
It looks stupid.
This is supposed to help us find the reality engine.
Can we open it? Open the scroll?
Yes, of course. Yeah, do it. Hypothetically.
Open the scroll.
All right, you open it. It's easy. A long parchment, perfectly pristine condition, like white, the whitest of the white of this paper is. It appears almost like plasticky, like it's not actually made of like what you would consider to be wood. Somebody asked another question. Sorry.
Anything written on it?
It is. Oh, sorry. No, now I remember. Hypothetically, it should be able to show you the location of anything associated with the far realm, not just the reality engine. Okay. It is totally blank.
It is totally blank.
It is totally blank.
We can find more warp shards with it?
It is completely possible that you will be able to find high concentrations of warp shards.
Oh,
here.
let me hold up a warp shard to it. Does anything happen? Maybe text or anything?
You hold up a warp shard to it, and a single dot appears on the parchment.
I move it around.
The dot does not
Oh, shit.
move.
What if we hold another warp shard up to it?
The sphere. Let me hold the sphere up to it. Perfect amount of nothing, just a dot.
The dot grows in size a little. It does not move.
The dot is us.
You are here.
That's what it is. The dot. The map is now showing us that warp shard.
All
Brilliant.
right.
So
Brilliant.
it's like when we get close to the reality engine, it will show up on the map.
Yeah, but which way would we go? That's...
Yeah, that's the thing.
Oh my God, Luke!
Only we'd ask the archivist.
Damn it! Why didn't we ask?
I'm so pissed.
I am loving this.
Damn
That's what we
it!
get for not. I knew very well how to use that sextant. That's for sure.
Fuck.
Damn.
Can
we try writing on it?
No.
Well, maybe it'll write back to us or something, or.
How very peculiar. Clearly, like Quinn was saying, this is where we are. But how do we get it to show where our destination?
Everin, if we give you some time with it, could you perhaps maybe find out more information about it, say the night?
Oh, I would love nothing more. This
Why
is
don't
like
we do that?
like the best day of my fucking life, guys.
The cute little bird. I want to try something else, but I just don't know anything we can do. What if we hold 2 warp shards up to it?
Yes, the dot gets bigger. It already
I
happened.
know.
You have to whoop the-
Shit. Okay. Well, here, Evan, you can do your thing.
Knock
Okay.
yourself out, buddy.
All right. He is wiggling and scurrying down under the deck. So, Vaughn and Quinn, I believe, or wait, who wanted to have a conversation?
I did.
Okay, Reeve and Vaughn, you wanted to have a conversation, some RP time. The rest of you can go about the ship where you see fit.
Okay.
I'm actually
I
staying
just
with
wanted
Rod.
to. Well, I just wanted to talk to Vaughn alone. So
I'll just tell everyone good job.
Wait, sorry, I almost forgot. Did Reeve have any books on him when he came through?
no,
Oh.
he put the last one down.
Oh, damn it! I wanted to roll that chart. Okay, all right, fair enough. Sorry.
I'm gonna wait for everybody else to leave. So it's kinda...
Reeve makes it known that he wishes to speak to Vaughn alone.
I'm gonna go to Xerxes.
Quinn, I'd like to speak with you after this, if you don't.
Okay, that's fine. I will be in my quarters then.
Okay.
Drinking heavily.
Quite.
Yes, Reeve?
So you seem pretty adamant about following our mission at the moment.
Yes.
Our mission is to find this and give it to Kappa, correct?
That would be the mission, yes.
How close to that are you sticking?
How close are you sticking?
That's the question I seem to be finding myself in right now. We found ourselves in a lot of shit with this device, but destroying it doesn't really get any money.
What are you suggesting?
I just think we need some direction on what we, some kind of at least being all on the same page. We've been having false promises of things to use it for, promises to destroy it, and now we know it's apparently a terrible evil.
This is good. No, this is the drama of the entire series, is figuring out what to do with it. I love it.
How does someone like you feel about something like that? You're an opportunist, knowing that this device is malignant and evil. How does that make you feel?
Listen, I'll be straight with you on this. I am not very big on things that will cause undue harm to a large amount of innocence. I'm fine if I'm going to screw over some asshole in a bar, and I'm fine if there's some guy who's just really just looking for a good punch. I'm not condoning destroying entire sections of the galaxy for my own gain, but I am looking to at least get some gain out of this. I don't know what we stand to gain from destroying it. Do you think there's any merit in what they were saying, not activating it and possibly selling off information about it?
I think that the reality engine is one of the most powerful tools that we can use to get what we want, yes.
So, I'll,
Shit.
I like this. I like this a lot.
So what exactly is it you want?
I want a lot of things.
Fucking
He's like a
God.
boss.
What,
Oh my
what could you
God.
possibly want that only the reality engine could give you?
It's not so much the reality engine itself. You see, I'm someone who comes from a somewhat mundane life. Sure, I was fairly wealthy and successful, but as a business person, doing all these things I'm not accustomed to. I'm not accustomed to releasing manticores out of their cages. It's one of the reasons that any time I try to figure out what something is, it typically ends up to be a lion. I deal with people and setting up meetings. So, to be honest with you, I'm not even sure how much I believe in all of this. But what I'm telling you is similar to how you're thinking. The reality engine itself is a tool that can be used to get what we would like to gain. You know me as a smart person, correct?
Yes, I believe you you at least have a good head on your shoulders, and that's why I'm approaching you on how we should possibly deal with these.
So we both know that delivering this device back to Kappa is more than likely a bad idea.
Yes, the better question is, who can we deliver knowledge about it to and still get a profit without causing destruction of the universe?
This is very true. Did you have anyone in mind?
I'm just I'm not too familiar with a lot of these corporations. We're not getting too much luck with most of them, but I'm
So
sure one
far-
or two of them.
So far, the Gith conglomerate is the only one that
That-
hasn't directly screwed you over.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So far, the Gith have seemed pretty. They were a little arrogant, but they at least probably pay for information. They seemed to be interested if we ever want to make contact with them and see how just kind of test the waters.
It seems like everyone on the ship has a certain function. You're very good at stealing things and using your muscles when needed.
Your
Buckthorn.
oily, perfect muscle.
Buckthorn is good at protecting us. Quinn is good at getting drunk, and I feel as though I may have not actively come out to try and be a functioning part of the ship. Perhaps I should speak with our captain in terms of setting myself in a position of intelligence.
Interesting.
This way, we could probably gain some more information from the 5 big corporations.
I like this idea. I like this idea. Now, I may have not made this very clear, but I'm a man of plans, even if it does look like chaos. So I'll be sure to let you guys know a little bit more. If it ever looks like I'm going into absolute chaos in combat, you just go ahead and hook up right up here with that mind link you got and ask me. I'll let you know whatever's going on without warning the enemies. But if we can do intelligence and we can set up some actual plans, I think we can go really far with this.
I think that's the best course of action.
I like this. I like this a lot.
Perhaps I will go meet with the captain after this.
Yes, that sounds good. She probably will not want to speak with me right now.
While all this is happening, Amryn, you greet Xerxes in the wheelhouse. Hello, Captain. Did you find the artifact Everin had you searching for?
We did.
Fantastic.
What did you wake up to? Anything exciting?
No, we've just been floating out in space for 24 hours.
Alright. Nothing on the radar, no one near us, everything's good?
As far as I can tell, Captain, everything is fine.
Alright. That's really all I wanted to know.
Did you wanna ask him about that other thing?
Wait, what other thing, Luke?
Like that potential modification you'd be making to the ship to fulfill your Paragon path?
See, okay, yeah, see, this is why I have you guys around. Xerxes, I'm trying to put a cloaking device on the ship.
Cloaking device, very rare. Would require far realm tech, probably.
Yes, it would. I guess, I'll show him the sphere.
Just start putting it in his butthole.
Just jam it right up in there. Oh, yes. Oh, a perfect warp orb. Very good for illusion-based technologies, yes. I imagine with your engineering expertise, this should be a relatively small order.
I hope so.
That means you have to do it yourself.
Yeah, so,
It's not within my databanks to do this. It would have to be you.
alright. I'll, come up with... I have some blueprints prepared, so I guess... Can I work on that, Luke?
Yes, basically what'll happen is, as we're about to end the session after everybody's got everything done that they want to do, you'll spend the night installing the cloaking device, which will invigor you and grant you your Paragon path of Battle Engineer as you have improved the ship. Basically, so everyone knows, what the cloaking device will do is you can spend a warp shard to make the ship totally invisible for 5 minutes or until you attack. So that's 5 minutes in-game time, not out-of-game time. Keeping in mind, though, that it doesn't mask your heat signature, so some really advanced sensors can still pick you up. But you'll be totally invisible to the naked eye for 5 minutes if you spend a warp shard.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Speaking of spending warp shards,
Not yet. It'll probably be next week, honestly.
okay.
Or the week after.
Did we get any other, like, for anything crazy for that fight or anything? Or
Yeah,
just
you got
the two?
You got the loot and the 5,000 gold. So
Oh, yeah, we didn't. Did we all divide that up? Did we all get 1,000?
Yeah, everyone got 1,000.
I didn't put that on my money. That's the thing I should have put on my money.
Yeah, that's the thing that Reeve would care about most. Oh man. Okay. So you'll basically go down to the engineering deck. Make an Arcana check for me. Okay, you're good. It'll take you all night, but you'll be able to install the. You'll be able to install the thing, and I'm just gonna move you down to the engine room so you can start working on that. All right, Buckthorn, did you want to do anything in particular?
No, I don't really have anything planned.
You're raiding the pantry, aren't you?
Yeah. And I was hoping you guys wouldn't notice.
Well, technically, no one has noticed. Vod and Reeve, what else did you want to do?
Oh, he said he's gonna go talk to the captain. I'll dismiss myself.
You did
and
see
go
the
to
captain.
cabin.
Yeah, the captain did retreat down lower in the deck.
I'm gonna go see Quinn first.
Okay. You pop into Quinn's room.
Yes. I will come in and greet him and toss him this note. Can you read this?
I looked at. Is it just common deep speech?
It's common deep speech, yes. So you read it. It says, "Keep all mortals away from the artifacts. Bring their corpses to me when you return from the far realm. Signed, the Master." On the opposite end, there is a very crude map, although it would take a knowledge check to figure out what the map pertains to.
Okay.
A history, a nature would work. Arcana might work, but maybe won't tell you exactly what you need.
Alright. Here we go.
Try. I'll try also with you.
Just kidding.
What are you doing?
I'll do a nature because out of those three, it's my strongest.
Okay.
I did a history.
Snap!
Looks like a map.
Quinn, from your early days on Terraforma, which is the giant planet of Eberron, where is now like a shithole and everyone has moved off-world, you recognize this as a simple map to the entrance to the Underdark on Terraforma. And in fact, perhaps a place that you may have trained for a time as a monk before you ventured into outer space.
I've been to the Underdark.
Yeah. So it's an entrance. It's a major Underdark city, and it lists. It's got a big X, like where is the drop point for corpses.
I relay all of this to Gawd.
Okay.
Interesting.
So
Perhaps
Vod,
we
it is on Terraforma in the Underdark is the map.
We should keep an eye on this for anything else that pops up.
Yeah, if anything, possibly Illithids, possibly in the Underdark, which wouldn't surprise me. They've been there before, but they were supposed to be extinct.
This is true, but I fear they're far from extinct.
I would be apt to agree. It seems.
Yes. Thank you, Quinn. I appreciate it.
No problem. What
Yes.
are we thinking now for the reality engine? If still sticking with the same, it definitely seems like we need to destroy it.
Well, it's a very powerful device that, as we've learned, can siphon energy from the far realm and draw a god of destruction to our realm, so that type of thinking is not a bad one.
Yeah, I think that's probably gonna be best. At least it seems the captain is on board to do the same. Hopefully Reeve and Buckthorn would not disagree.
Well, we'll get there.
Fucking Vod, double dealing. I like it.
Some of them believe that it should be kept around and used as a bargaining piece.
You can feel Everin agreeing with you, even though he's not even in the room.
Feels dangerous.
It certainly would be dangerous, but I honestly don't think it would be impossible to do.
No, I mean, I suppose with the party we have, we could keep it safe if we wanted to.
Exactly. What better people to protect it than we?
You could hear the disdain in
Oh,
Vod's
that's
voice.
great.
Like, yeah, I can't wait to get into combat protecting this shit.
Again, obviously he knows my first thoughts were to destroy it, so I mean, but...
I'll have to go speak with the captain about that, which I'm doing immediately after this.
Okay. Reeve, did you have anything you wanted to do, or are you just chilling?
I wanted to go find Buckthorn.
Okay.
I want to go check out for the cave real quick.
You see the captain pass by you with a lot of materials, but you don't see Buckthorn. He's apparently turned the cargo bay into his own private bear cave. All of the empty crates in there are now stacked into a cave form.
I want to, since I haven't used it anyways, I want to take out my hanging doorway scroll, and I want to put it on the side of his bear cave, make
Okay.
a door, and I just want to walk into his bear cave.
Okay, well, there was an opening to the bear cave.
Not what I wanted.
Also,
And I'll
yeah,
wait for him here.
Okay, you walk into the bear cave. Buckthorn, it's your turn.
How much food is in here?
I'd say it's about
90% sausages.
it's 2 weeks worth, and it's mostly like adventure bread, which is like the nastiest shit ever.
Damn, I don't want to actually go through the whole 2 weeks worth of food.
There's also a small pot of honey.
Alright, I'm gonna go through the pot of honey, and I'm just gonna gorge myself on it until I fall asleep.
Like right there.
Yeah.
Okay. You just
I'm just gonna sit here while I'm waiting for him forever. I'm just gonna be like go on for a minute.
you just pour the honey into your mouth, just like you chug the honey, and then you just fall down asleep, snoring loudly. Your lips still sticky with honey. You get kind of impatient and eventually fall asleep.
While I'm waiting there, I'm just gonna kind of be tossing up that no longer useful Lucky Charm, the old one that I got from the other Reeve.
Oh yeah,
I'm just gonna be kind of tossing that and being pretty pensive down there. Just
being all broody. We need Quinn to come down there and sing you some Linkin Park just to just keep the mood. All right, Vod, to the captain.
Yeah. For quickness' sake, I'd find that she's not in the quarters, and then go ask Arxes where she is and go find her.
Yeah, and he says he's also cut to the chase. All right, you approach a slightly grease-stained Amryn that is hoisting 3 mirror coils over a titanium servo, about to place down a very valuable warp orb on top of it.
It's been 3 days. I suppose you're changing your mind with what to do with the engine yet again, eh?
Yes, now that I know what it is.
Oh, burn! Oh, that's good.
Let me ask you something, if you're not too busy, because he does see that she's doing a lot of maintenance work, what it looks like to him. He is not sure.
Go ahead, she'll just continue to do what she doesn't listen.
Do you think I put too much on your shoulders?
You putting something on my shoulders? No.
Would it help if you had some other people to help you out on the ship?
Yes, absolutely.
Good.
Oh, where's this going?
Even as a captain, you generally deliver orders and try to motivate your team to work with you in doing specific tasks. But even in that, and in corporate world, you have intelligence who is able to supply you with information. I would like to serve as that. Specifically about the 5 major corporations of the astral realm.
6.
6.
Counting Capicorp, 6.
I like that. I like it, yeah. It would be very helpful if you did that.
I can start right now if you'd like.
What has changed your mind to actually help me?
I see that you continued to say that I was no help to you, so perhaps I was not forthright in telling you exactly what I can do to help.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that, Vod. Thank you. It really will help me.
If you want to have the conversation here, we can, or we can go back to your quarters, either way.
Can I stop what I'm doing just to talk to Vod and think about it? Yeah, fine. I'll just, we can go ahead and talk here. There's no one here.
Am I close enough to hear them just by happenstance, or?
No, you're within a cave of crates and also 2 rooms away.
Okay, I was just wondering.
Yeah.
Who do you perceive as the most dangerous corporation out of all of them?
And I can remind you of which ones they are if you prefer.
Well, they're all very dangerous, but in different ways, and for different reasons.
Who would be the most dangerous to us and the mission?
I don't know anything about Dalcor.
Dalcor.
I know no coal is pretty dangerous. I mean, they're out to kill us, pretty much. I can't really say anything for Capricorp or the Gith. I really don't know anything about the corporations. Not too much.
No, it's Black Gate Group also, right?
Iron Gate
They're a
Group.
bunch of
is-
assholes. We all know they're a bunch of cops. So
Yeah.
Even
It's a
better
bunch of-
then for me to serve in this position. The first rule about confounding your enemy is to not let them know your plans. Let's also think back. Sasha had the engine and we were led to the factory that created it. How?
I don't remember.
Oh wait. Oh,
You
sorry.
could just say it. You could just say it. You could just say it.
Here, I'll
Oh, I don't remember, Bob. That's been a long time ago.
but would Amryn remember it?
Amryn would. I think Amryn would.
Okay,
Yeah.
well then in that case I'll tell you. So you found the coordinates in a Dalcor hospital, which is very odd.
Oh, that.
You also learned that they intentionally leaked the coordinates to Capricorp, which is where Sasha originally got the coordinates from. They leaked it to Capricorp, they leaked it to the Gith conglomerate, and they leaked it to Nullco.
That's right. Yeah. Why would they do that?
Well, there are many possibilities, but the main one can be confirmed that if they knew where the factory that created the engine was, then they are more than likely working with Sasha. She's the one who has the engine now. These are interesting questions. We don't know much about Dalcor at all, but we do know that they're dangerous and they are trying to lead all of the other corporations to fight and butt heads. That'd be a very interesting tactic for one to sit back and watch the chaos and then come on top amidst it all. Now, we don't exactly know where the engine is right now, and even if we did, there would still be 6 months of time to hunt it down. Here's what I'm going to suggest very heavily to you. Certainly all the corporations are very dangerous, most likely Nullco, but we've dealt with Nullco and we've also slaughtered many of their kind, so I personally don't see them as that much of a trouble.
Right.
What I'm suggesting is, and he will brandish the Dalcor card that he received.
Yes.
What I'm suggesting is that we cut the head off the snake before it decides to strike. Think about all of this. We have the map. It will lead us right to the engine. Everything is falling right into place for us. How convenient for someone to be setting something up. I'm simply suggesting that we attack before they even try to think about it.
I mean, how? I mean, yeah, we know where they are, but would they not be expecting someone to come after them?
Why would
Especially
they?
us.
And even if they would, I'm sure that when we are invisible, they won't know that we're infiltrating them. Especially if you had someone who could shape change and do all kinds of nifty tricks. I'm going to be honest with you though, Amryn. I haven't been completely honest with you. Not lying to you, but I haven't been telling you all information. There would be someone there who would help me gain more power.
Who? How?
My maker.
Your maker. You mean the person that made you into a vampire?
Yes, also known as my sire. There is strong hints that she may be working with them and may be at the headquarters itself. I would very much like to meet her. But this also serves all of our goals. So it's a mutual benefit.
Okay, Vlad. I like the idea. And it sounds like after I get this installed, we'll do that.
Excellent. I will keep you abreast of any new information I find out about, well, anything.
Okay. So, what are your thoughts on the engine itself, if we do happen to get it? Your thoughts personally, not what anyone else.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Sorry, like what would you do with it?
What would I personally do with it? He would kind of explain sort of what he told Reeve, that he doesn't necessarily see himself as someone who necessarily believes everything about it, although he's certainly seen a lot on this journey that's led to the truth about it.
Okay.
Yet at the same time, if I was someone who had the ability to make bargains or use it as a piece of a tool to gain benefits from, use it as a bargaining chip, then I would more than likely do that, but not using the engine itself.
Okay. All right.
Are you still fit to see it destroyed?
Everett had a good point. I mean,
I'm the scientist.
he did have a very good point, and I am all for new technologies and, you know, not using our realm
All
stuff.
that gay shit, you know.
So you're saying that once we get our hands on it, we should probably hold on to it instead of giving it back to Kappa.
Well, I still don't know what. That's the thing. I still don't know what Kappa wants to do with it. Everett might know a little bit, but
We could always ask him.
I've been trying to ask Kappa what he's been trying to do with it, and I never get an answer.
I'm pretty sure we
Everett might-
both know what he's going to do with it. He's going to use it for his own desires.
Hey, don't worry about Blank. Let me worry about Blank.
I think we can ask Everin what he thinks Kappa wants it for, and then
Either
My-
way, would you want to give it back to him?
no.
Okay, then I think we're set on that. I'm
All
simply
right.
saying when it comes into our possession, we would probably be the best people to hang on to such a device of power.
I agree.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and call that the stopping point for tonight. Great RP, everyone. Everyone add an additional 100 gold to your inventory for awesome RP. That was a really great recap.